much. Well, from college to new cars, Nathan Bachrach here to help us through all your Simply Money questions. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Morning.
We always enjoy having you here. Okay, so we've had a couple viewer-submitted questions. I want to read this first one. It says, my daughter is in junior high, and we're starting to look at colleges. So what are the best websites for researching scholarships?
Well, first off, I would go to the federal site, and the federal site is studentaid.ed.gov. All right, I know that's a mouthful, but that's where you're going to get a lot of very good basic information about finding college scholarships, where you need to apply, most importantly, when you need to apply. Then we can go to fastweb.com. This site will connect you to thousands of different scholarships that are out there, including awards for some unusual talents that you or your it might be in your family. And then scholarships.com, also worth checking out. One thing I would tell you for sure, Megan, don't let anybody charge you to go looking around for scholarships, because I will tell you something. You go to those three websites, we'll put them at FOX19NOW.com. That should take care of most of your scholarship needs.
So you shouldn't have to pay to get money back. What about super local scholarships? Are there any here in the Cincinnati area?
That's a great question. I'll give you one example. In our building, there's a credit union on the first floor, Emory Feller Credit Union. They've got a little scholarship fund. They give out $500 scholarships. You start looking around, I guess we call these micro scholarships. There's a lot more into it. It takes a little work, but hey, if you get one, $500 here, $500 there, it turns into real money.
Good stuff. All right, what about cars? Buy or lease?
If I get this question once, I get it 1,000 times a week. So look, let's not look at the payment for starters, because if you look at a payment, leasing will seem to be cheaper. Okay. Let's try this. You buy a $30,000 car, 3% interest on the loan. You put $1,000 down. You're going to pay about $31,500 for the car. You keep it for 3 years and sell it, and maybe you get $18,000 for it. The total cost of that car was about $13,000. All right? You go lease it, pay $500 a month. You multiply that over the course of 3 years. Guess what you have at the end to show for it? Nothing, okay? You don't get anything back, and your cost of ownership actually is larger. Wow. Now, if you're going to buy a car, keep it for a long time, great. But don't let keeping up with your friends or the Joneses affect whether or not you lease or buy. I always like to own things.
Good stuff. All right, real quick, tip of the week.
Well, here's the tip of the week. How many times have you gone to a website, you go, oh, well, yeah, my credit card's already loaded in? Take all your credit cards out of being preloaded on retail sites, because then if you have to think about, oh, where's the card? Wait a second. I'm right. Nah, too expensive, not doing it.